Hello, dear viewer. More 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross for you. Today, I thought we would cover the new final boss battle. The three Demon Brothers. You got Esteros, O'Malley, and Zeldris. Let's get rid of that. So, you'd be even more of a dear viewer if you guys did the thing below where you hit the comment, like, and subscribe. But, you know, I'll still welcome you the same way anyway. So, this has obviously just come out with the new Valenti summon. I thought I'd do a very quick run through on what teams to use, how you can kind of clear it. Honestly, again, the final boss is pretty simple. Pretty much the easiest way to beat it is just use Goddess team. You can use other teams, but it's just by far the best in terms, at least for me, in terms of easy clears. But you can obviously always check, go score rankings and see how to clear out, but you can also go to your rankings and see what teams other people are using. So a lot of people are using the one Escanor. He just hits so hard. Rank him up, and then you've also got Arthur and stuff and crit resistance there. But the Goddess team, depending on, you know, what build you want to use or whatever, the most common one, as you guys can see, is Red Sariel, Red Elizabeth in the back for her passive Tamio, and then Margaret for the cleanse. So look, I just use this team. I like Green Sariel. I think I like the counters. Use Margaret, and then obviously for the full team. You've got your Oath of Combat here. As long as you don't use Holy War Goddess Elizabeth, you'll be able to pretty much easily clear it within 8 turns, as well as you don't need to use ultimate moves. You can clear without food or clear without ultimate moves. Depending on how quickly I want to get through it. Sometimes I'll just ignore that Oath of Combat, and sometimes I'll be good and you know, abide by it. So basically, like, if you don't have goddesses, yeah, you can use, you know, Escanor. You can use basically on someone with a cleanse, because they do attack disable, which can get kind of annoying, and you potentially could use just a couple of really hard hitting units, right? So maybe you want to use Escanor. You can put Brawler Barn on the back for the increase in attack. You could use basically, where is he? There he is. Death Pierce in the back for the less crit resistance, but pretty much use goddesses if you've got them. Just makes life a hell of a lot easier. So let's do it. We'll do a quick run. Like I said, there's not really too much to these guys. Just try not to get disabled. Esterosa does have his commandment, which is, you know, it reduces your attack every time you attack. But first things first, I'm just going to pop a nice little level 2 counter. I like using Green Sariel because you do get points for using the cleave card. Right, so and then we'll just proc up. Now you do get, as obviously, if you guys know, you can click the little checkbox here, and it'll give you know, what you actually get points for, and then what the missions are that you're currently running through. So you do have a mission of inflicting over 400 damage to a single enemy, and you do get points for clearing with it. Goddess is a last skill, as well as clearing with only Goddess heroes. Clear that using stand skills at least 8 times is nice, but I very rarely get that much, because you don't want to go past 8 turns if you are doing the Oath of Combat, right? So as you can see, I've got attack lowered, as well as I've got some ignites on me, so just for argument's sake, I'm going to cleanse those off. Use that cleave card, and then I'm actually going to move that. I do preferably want at least a silver single target, just because I do want to try and get that 400k damage mission completed, but the cards are not treating me very well at the moment. So again, it makes it so much easier with a counter from Sariel, especially if you have the Holy Relic, because they're all blue, right? So Sariel can kind of just help you walk through it. Now this is a pretty quick clear. I'm kind of just showing you guys how to kill the boss. If you want to obviously increase the amount of points you use, make sure you follow along. In terms of the battle score, you can do it with this team as well, but this is basically just showing a quick clear. So I'm just going to use a bunch of these and hope we get a cleanse for next turn. Because the first phase they recovery disable you, but this is the phase where you can actually get attack seal and melee also puts up a bit of a rude counter that does about 1000% increase, I think, to everyone. So just don't attack melee when he counters. There's no taunt or anything to it, so it's pretty easy. Okay, so no. There you go. So there's the attack disable. Right. So I'm just gonna pop a counter and merge a few cards. In fact, I might just erase that. There we go. So we get awesome. No Liz card or no cleanse either. So obviously I'm being a bit unlucky with some cards here, but if you have to cleanse, you can obviously get the attack disable as well as the attack decrease, and you'll be able to work your way through this. Again, as you can see with Zariel and his counter, he just makes it so much easier, because even when you're attack disabled, you can counter everyone and kind of just work your way through it. So I'm actually going to waste some of these and try and get... Jeez, my luck. Fire out. But again, guys, this is just kind of a quick, easy clear, right? I'm not going to get the 400,000 damage, unfortunately, for a high thing. I'm just going to ult, actually, I think. Let's just do that. So it's just a quick, easy clear. As you can see, I'm not really trying that much. It's not that difficult. As long as you use goddesses, surviving on that health. As long as you use goddesses, you'll be pretty sweet. Run a full goddess team, you'll get the bonus for it. You will get everything you kind of need to here. So I'll just finish off this, and then that's us done. So use goddesses. As long as you've got them relatively worked on, you'll have no problems completing the boss at all. You'll get the points. You'll get the little tokens you need to spend in the coin shop. If you are looking to get a large score, I mean that's still not bad at 4600, but if you are looking to get a large boss score, spend a bit more time, make sure you do inflict over 400,000 damage, use a few more cleave cards, and you'll be sweet. Let me know in the comments if you do want me to run a high points guide or how to get high points. I kind of just stopped at 6300 just because it puts me in that top 10% for the reward, right? So that's fine for me. But if you do want to run high points, let me know in the comments and I will run one. Otherwise, pretty straightforward. Use goddesses, right? Hope this helps, guys. See you soon.